Hey everyone, just James here, and I'm so excited to talk to you again about Barbie, my favorite lady in the whole wide world. Let's talk all about Barbie going to work. Barbie had jobs. It's true. Barbie's probably had more jobs than anybody. But one of her very first jobs, and actually one of her very first collaborations with a major IP, would be this one. Let's get into it. This is American Airlines Barbie. Da 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 da! Yes! We love her, okay? Take a look at her. She is everything. Barbie, you are everything. Barbie is an air hostess. Check it out. This is a vintage 1960s American Airlines air hostess outfit. A stewardess, as you'd probably call it today. But yes. Now, when it came to the 1960s, Barbie was designed a very particular way. And what I mean by that is when it came to Barbie's jobs, 'cause of course Barbie has to work, it just increases the idea of like the kind of play kids could have. So Barbie joined the workforce. And when it came to picking out jobs for Barbie, Mattel was very, very careful about what jobs they gave her. They were trying to like lean into the things that were believably achievable for girls at that time. They really had to work with what they could. So they had Barbie as a nurse, Barbie as a candy striper, and of course, Barbie as an American Airlines air hostess. Now, I love this because it's one of Barbie's first collaborations with a major IP. And American Airlines was nothing to sneeze at, okay? They were a major player when it came to airlines. So, let's take a look at it. This came with a lot of accessories, okay? You got an American Airlines bag, you got the uniform, a beautiful jacket, a brooch on her lapel, a little teeny tiny hat, and a black purse for Barbie to walk around through, as well as high heels. So, this doll was actually gifted to me by the very sweet and very kind Jackson over at the Doll's Witness. You guys love him. He has a channel here on YouTube. I've been on it. He showered me with dolls on my birthday. Him and his brother Cole are the sweetest guys in the world. Definitely give him a follow, watch his videos, like and subscribe. He's an angel. You're going to love him. So, this is a gift from Jackson. I'm so, so grateful. Like, I heard he sent me something. And I was out of town when she came. So, like, I had my drag daughter going there, basically like mission fucking impossible, to make sure she secured that package so it wasn't sitting on my doorstep for someone to snatch. Like, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what he's sending me, but knowing him, it's going to be something good. And boy, is it. This is a late 60s ponytail doll. So the face is a little more fuller, and the ponytail is in sort of like a deeper honey blonde. It's not like the bright yellow blonde that we're so familiar with. It's one of the later additions, and honestly, I think it's just as good, if not as pretty. Like, look at her. Mattel's technology had improved so much, where Barbie looked a little less like an alien, it started looking a little more like a lady. So, I love it, and she's in pristine condition. Her bow's still there. Thank you again, Jack, for sending me this, because I love it. And I put her in the American Airlines outfit, and I think she looks the best. You may be looking at this and thinking, boy, that doesn't look comfortable. And you'd be absolutely right. Like, imagine this is your uniform in the 1950s. Like, it's crazy. When it came to like the 50s and 60s and uniforms, especially women in the workforce, the idea of being comfortable was not something they really stressed. It was more about being fashion forward and what looked best for the company. Like, the image was everything. Like, if you ever watched the old TV show Pan Am with Christina Ricci, it's very much like that. Like, the image was everything. What you're putting out there for their product, you are representing their brand. So they are often hiring very pretty girls to be the air hostesses. And this was your uniform you were given. Very tight fitted, very chic, cut to a certain length to still maintain a classiness, and usually a 3-inch, if not higher heel. Like, the idea of wearing practical, comfortable shoes was not looked upon very favorably. And women often had their hair up in tight buns or a chignon or something very classy or cut very short. Again, it's the emphasis on that look. You had to have that look. And at first when I saw this, I thought to myself, like, there's no way anyone actually dressed like that. But here in Las Vegas, in our terminal, they have a display of all the classic air hostess outfits. And they only got more outrageous as the years went by. Like, this one is actually a little bit more on the nose as far as what you expect. And you can look at you can look at this and see shades of like today's air hostess uniforms. They've taken a little bit here from this and have basically improved upon it to make it more practical and more wearable for a long shift. But some of them were like full-on mini skirts with go-go boots and crazy-ass hats. Like, the bizarre twists and turns that airline fashion would take, you would not believe. But again, this is one of the more practical ones and one of the ones that makes a little bit more sense, despite the fact that, she looks like Mildred Pierce with this fucking suit on. Like, it is outrageous. It's over the top. And I wish I could say this one is more fantasy, but again, they actually dress like that. I'm curious, do you have anyone in your family that was an air hostess back in these times? I'd love to hear their story. Again, like, I love air hostesses in general. It's one of those careers I imagine I probably would have done had I not become a drag queen. Like, I feel like I would have either been like a hairdresser or an air hostess. A galley gay, as they call them. But no, I love it. It's glam. It's fab. Barbie has a job. This is one of her first jobs. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Now, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as I discuss my doll collection. These are some of my favorite items I possess, and it feels really fun to share this stuff with you guys. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, Barbie is fun, and Barbie's for everyone. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye!